Oh, there's no copyrighted music in this game. That would suck. As a content from the standpoint of a content creator, that would suck. Hey guys, Zack here. Welcome back to Vampyr. So, in the last episode, we became a vampire, and now we're trying to figure out why we're a vampire. That's the premise of the game so far. But in case, in the search for leads, we found this dead body over here. He was clearly eaten by a vampire. And also, I believe. How do I check this? Should be in my things. It should be. Okay. Apparently I can check to see what somebody's blood quality is. I didn't know that. I know I'm supposed to be doing a show, but I just realized I can check a person's blood quality and how much experience they will actually give me if killed. Not the thing I was hoping would have. But not the thing I was hoping that would do, but apparently that's a thing. In addition to other things I can learn, I can investigate a person's blood quality, which isn't the best thing in the world. I'm not supposed to know that, but I really shouldn't know that. That's terrible, but in any case, we found this. Probably one orders. 38th of October from Gene McCullen to Docks Patrols. Multiple deaths in the Docks region. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Locate the beast, approach it in quickly. Warning, according to recent reports, this vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lack men in these part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first, like the old houses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Destroy the leech brothers. Yeah, this is what we picked up off his body.
They're a company of professional vampire hunters.
Yeah, the Pride One orders. You need to. I wanted to read that because I read that off camera. I wanted to show you guys that. But what I want to do is I want to actually go. I should probably tell this guy that he's. How do I get back to the bar? What is this? Oh, okay, this is your city needs your thing again. Alright. Well, I remember I could get there from the docks. How did I get here from the docks? I don't remember the world all that well, so this isn't surprising, but... Alright, War Munition Volunteers. This is, again, another war poster. We've already established that this is taking place during a wartime. It's set during 1918, so... Or 1918. Point is, there's a war going on.
No one's there.
Okay. It doesn't help me. Well, where was the bar? I remember the bar was around here somewhere. We went to the bar. There's a physical thing we could go to visit the bar. Where did the bar go? I want to tell the man that his friend is dead. So.
I cannot enter.
It was around here. So I can see it from my map, right? Apparently I can't see it on my map. Apparently it doesn't register it on my map. That's not helpful in the slightest, but okay. Alright, we were that's kind of bad, because I was literally just here. Okay. That's how we do it. Alright, blood. I can investigate, right? Well, there's the blood trail. The blood... There's a blood trail, right? Or am I... No, it's over there. Right? I hope nobody saw that, but... The docks, Western Dock. District status stable. Frywood Gunner. Yeah. I really don't want to kill anybody, but these guys are clearly going to cause problems for me.
Let's see how it likes them.
Okay, well, the blood falls in here. Huh. Alright, enemy card. Alright, press L to spot enemies and... Okay. I already figured that out. Okay. Okay, so this tells me hey, what different types of enemies and what they do. Well, the blood trail leads here. I know that much. Ah, ranged weapons. Okay.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Okay, he used to fight in the war. We established that.
It's locked.
Right, that's clearly a blood trail that I need to follow, but the question is, how do I avoid the enemies without alerting them? Okay, and also these guys seem a little bit sadistic because they say that they like it when the vampires scream when they burn them, which isn't particularly helpful, but
Burn it, boys!
okay. Okay, I'm still alive. Alright. It's your own fault. Okay, this is entirely on you. You guys attacked me. I'm well within my rights to knock you guys out. I'm well within my rights. Okay, give me the... Alright. This is the trail of blood. I don't see any more blood, which... Oh. Never mind. There it is. That'll do her.
That's this nest of them cleaned out.
Alright, so... So these guys are professional vampire hunters. I should be careful. Do I have a weapon? Well, there's got... Well, I do have a weapon, but... Use stake. Okay. Alright, and somehow they don't hear that. That's the wrong button. I'm gonna sweep them out. Okay. I died. Okay. Yeah, it does definitely get easier when you kill enemies, but killing them, too many of them will cause people to be upset with you. Yeah, fortunately the game is usually pretty forgiving, but I'm assuming it's gonna send me back a little bit. Also, I want to point out that the loading screens are very slow. That's a big complaint I have with the game. The loading screens are very slow. It doesn't take you out of the game. It's still fun enough that if you die and get stuck with a loading screen, it's not the end of the world. But the loading screens are very slow, and I feel like that could have been improved on a little bit. Especially since they're only sending us back a little bit. It's not like they're sending us back a whole bunch, but it would be nice if it would just be nice, I guess, if the loading screens weren't as slow as they are. But in any case, where did they send us? Okay, it sent us all the way back here, so. Yeah, I can't, unfortunately, knock anybody out.
Shut that foolish mouth of yours. You ever known McCullum to be wrong about him? Right. No time I can remember. Crush the leech, boys! Look at it!
Okay. Okay, I'm just...
We won't see any of these bastards back here again.
I said stay away, sir.
You never said anything to me.
Back, sir. Are you deaf? Sir, watch yourselves. There's one of them.
Oh. Okay, so they think you're... they...
There's one of them. Oh, watch yourselves.
Alright, all your friends are dead. What are you gonna do?
Doesn't like fire, does it?
Alright. Oh, somebody... Okay, so somebody's still attacking me. This guy over here. Enough of that. Okay. That's more blood. More blood. Even more blood. Rats and hideouts.
I can't believe I'm
Rats,
doing this.
rats are located near hideouts. Using senses will help you locate more easily. Oh. A hideout. Okay. Hideout! You just found a new hideout. Okay. I can... Alright, so I can spend my experience here. Lead plates and common handle part. Alright, that's... stuff I can use to upgrade my things, I think. I'm not entirely 100% on that, but... Oh! I was right! Crafting. Unaware specs you can craft. More card treatments, sunset says, and serums to boost yourself. Okay, medical treatments. I'm gonna... Wasn't there... Treatments for fatigue. What do I need to do for treatments for fatigue? I want treatment for fatigue. It doesn't seem I can do this, but I can help people. Yeah, I don't have much. I'm gonna recycle what I have. Still not enough. I have a bottle at the very least. Well... Gotta be something around here that I can do. Alright, refill all. Okay, I found shillings, which is helpful. Alright, well, what do I have for experience points? Alright. I gotta see what I have. Blood Spear. That's... Oh. That is a ranged attack. It costs me 990 blood, and I don't really have... Can I can... Okay, I'm gonna buy this if I can. Apparently... Okay, apparently not. Apparently I don't have enough for that. Can I upgrade one of the things that I have? Apparently not. Apparently... Body? I don't think I killed enough enemies to upgrade any of my stuff. Or maybe I did. Alright, physical prowess. Okay. Okay. Alright, that increases my stamina by a lot, so that's helpful. Body condition. I don't think I have enough for body condition. No, I do not. That increases health, which can be very helpful. But I don't have enough for either, for any of those. It adds, but although the big thirst increases your blood absorption when you fight in combat. Okay. Could be helpful, but I don't have enough for that either. They really weren't kidding when they said that you would need blood to get stronger. They really weren't kidding. There's a lot of upgrades, and I can't afford any of them because I haven't killed enough people. Although, bites? Yeah, well, then again, there are a lot of rats outside my hideout, so maybe I can do something with that? No, I do not want to cancel. Confirm. The following night. Alright, I'm a lot stronger now. Oh, yeah, my stamina went up a bit. Okay. Okay, that doesn't seem like the rats are gonna do anything. Seems like they're just filling my blood. Seems like that's the only thing rats do. They don't give me experience when I kill them. Alright. Okay, well that's where I need to go. And that goes over that way, but... This is where I came from, so... is this hideout added to my map? Yes, it is. Okay, so I can fast... So can I fast travel to hideouts? I don't know if I can, actually. Now I'm looking at it. It doesn't look like it. Alright, but in any case, we're gonna keep going and try and find some place. North Dock.
It's locked, all right.
Door won't open from this side. Okay, so I gotta go around and open that. And I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can warp. Although it does seem like the blood trails...
Blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Alright. Well... Unknown. Alright, use scythe. Okay, that's a two-handed weapon. That's helpful.
This place reeks of bloodshed. It's locked.
My last and dearest friend. William. Can't feel it.
Hello?
Will please let
This
go of me.
creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
William Bishop. Okay. Okay, that hurt like hell. That's gonna hurt. Alright, this guy's a boss, so... Okay, he died. I died, but that more to the point. Yeah. Also, I was right, this guy's name is Jonathan. I feel like I should... Fire's a weapon choice. I get the feeling this guy's another vampire. Why do I get the feeling this guy's another vampire and he's just confused? That seems like the kind of thing it would do. So I should really equip my two-handed weapon, since I have one, and I should. Alright. But in case, we found our first boss, I think. It has a big health bar that appears at the bottom of the screen, so I'm gonna assume it's a boss, and we're gonna go from that. But yeah, this game is very interesting. So John is basically... John used to be a doctor, but he was also in the war, and I've seen on Wikipedia that that's kind of the point, that it's kind of a conflict of interest. He's a vampire, so he has to heal the people who killed him. Oh. Oh, it's left me... Okay. I gained 200 experience points. Alright, well, at the very least, it had the courtesy to keep me over here. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Unknown. Unknown health status. Yeah, this guy is a... Okay, so this guy is a villain. I think. This guy...
It's locked, all right.
You're my last and dearest friend.
My arm. I can't feel it. Please, let go of me.
I'm gonna switch this out for a two-handed. Yeah, that deals...
I can't stand it anymore.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Okay, die quickly, please. Okay, I need to avoid this guy so I can heal up. This guy alright? You alright, man?
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred
Sir,
spirit.
listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Hello. Thank you for the save.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Okay. Bye. Well, in any case, see if we can get this guy up and going. So I had to fight your friend.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Hello.
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. You'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
All right.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Okay. Well, he was... Well, the other guy said he was taken by the thirst. Sean Hampton. Healthy details. Okay, that's the wrong button. I need to learn what the buttons do. Okay. Alright, well, we've added him to our social circle. He's healing. No, he's healthy. Never mind. There is a lot of blood on the ground. Yeah, he's added to the social circles. Alright, so we're at it. So he's a pillar of the community, apparently. He's important. Alright, it's 83%. The health is at 83%.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Okay. That's handy and helpful. Alright, I'm ready to go. Alright, achievement unlocked! At Dommy Row. Take her out with Dr. Swansea. Alright. We're leaving. Oh, there's no copyrighted music in this game. That would suck. As a content from the standpoint of a content creator, that would suck.
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy.
Okay.
Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science.
Alright, fair enough.
Physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
Alright.
You are correct, sir.
That's...
I knew it. I I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Alright, he's in awe of me.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war.
Ah!
Utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That is a bit ironic.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand traditionally the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Alright.
And for that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
That's fair.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours.
That's...
You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide.
okay.
I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
That's actually
I have
good.
little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Okay. Alright, so we just got a job at the Pembroke Hospital. That's handy. And so we're going to be doing the night shift, which makes sense. We'd have to be around for the daylight hours, because we're vampires. We're a vampire, obviously. And on top of that, we would also have the ability to basically we'd be able to hide what in plain sight. That's pretty handy.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, I was getting changed in the back. That's what happened.
Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country. Will be joining us here.
Oh, this is the iconic outfit from the promotional material of the game.
One so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
Which, and it's kind of handy.
Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Okay.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea,
Welcome
immediately.
aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds.
Okay.
Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Okay. So, is this part of a different district? Take me to chapter 1. Take me to a hospital. Analyze William Bishop blood in the hospital. Okay.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Okay. Where am there's a way to check this, right? Oh. There's 4 areas of this? That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right at all. Healthy. I'm not surprised. Okay, and Dr. Swansea is the pillar of the community. So the idea is that we have to go out, find all the different people, and make sure they're healthy. Which is handy. So that's what it means. So that's what the idea is. I gotta go from district to district to heal people. So that's where the endings of the game is. Don't kill innocent people.
It's locked.
Okay, but don't kill innocent people, just kind of heal them instead. Alright. Who's shouting? What the hell's going on over here?
Rotten or crystal, each heart contains the source of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
I'm not gonna do that, but thank you.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Be more polite.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Okay.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Alright, Clay Cox. Blood quality. Okay, this is the blood quality indicates how much experience you will obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more experience you get. I'm not doing anything with that. Mesmerize. To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. Your mesmerize level will be equal or higher than the citizen's resistance. Okay, I'm not. Okay. Oh, I'm not. Okay, he's under my control now.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
I'm bringing him over. I'm not doing that. I'm bringing him to the doctor. I'm not killing this guy. This guy, he wants my help. He needs my help. I'm not doing this. I'm not playing by the game's rules. Okay, the game apparently is forcing me to play by its rules. It does. I can't even talk to Doctor. Okay. Is this? Why do I get a sinking suspicion that I'm not going to be able to do anything with this? Clay Cox. I'm not draining this guy. The game's gonna make me kill him. I know it is. The game's gonna make me kill him, but I'm not gonna do that. I want to bring him into the hospital. How do I do that? The game is forcing me to do this. Yeah, I don't think I have a choice. Right? I'm releasing him. Okay.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not
All right.
take another life.
Alright, merciful release. Okay, that gave me an achievement, so... Okay, so he had a choice. The game gave me a choice. I just needed to,
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
Shut up, voice in my head!
It's locked, all right.
I'm not gonna take another man's life just because you're telling me to. Hello.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
Okay. Sorry.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit.
Alright.
I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Okay.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Okay, thank you. I have a few questions.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
How is Mr. Hampton?
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Okay. Where's Dr. Swansea?
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
He knows me more than I know him.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Well, I just met him.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Okay. Where's my room?
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Alright. Is she added to my list of people? I believe she is. No. She's not. If I can... I don't know how to get back to where I was, but I want to...
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
Ah.
Quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm
Okay.
not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Interesting. Your life in London. That was smuggling weapons?
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Okie doke.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is alright? It's fucking awful. We lack everything. and it's getting worse every day.
Okay. What's your occupation?
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since too long, I guess. I'll bring sick people here night and day. It's a
Okay.
dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Okay, doke. How's the sanitary situation?
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Sound like you have it rough.
Sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
I like this game.
The patient I was bringing in. I escaped from the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
This is interesting.
An infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Alright. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. New investigation. Interesting. Personal questions? I need hints for all of these.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Okay. Oh, he sells gun parts. Okay. That's what it is. Is he in the... Yes, he is. Milton Hooks. Healthy, but he could do for some other things. Okay, and obviously Dr. Edgar Swansea is the healthiest person in the place, because he's the doctor. You know. Important stuff to be healthy. This guy's suffering from fatigue. Details. Fatigue. 30% loss of blood quality. So, I need to go back and buff this guy, but basically... I need to help heal some people. I want to talk to everybody I can meet and help them heal up. Well, I can use this to locate other people. Let's see his actions. That's... Why is there...
Another night of the glorious battalion of him.
Okay, how do I talk to... These guys are all patients, so they're not important.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Hello. Hello, fellow doctor.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Alright, I'm gonna try and talk to everybody.
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Ah!
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
Huh.
He was
Interesting.
very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon, blood transfusion specialist.
Mm-hmm. Your life in London? Okay, he's got a... What's this? He's got a lot of things that are locked off because I don't have the proper hints opened up for him.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
People are more important.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Tell me about the staff.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Okay. Positive characters?
Tell me more about cherished people.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
Okay.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
What about the management?
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Ironic, considering that's exactly what he's been doing lately. Personal questions?
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Okay, I just unlocked a thing. Hello.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
Ah.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position.
I'm gonna talk to everybody here.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Your life in London? How's the staff coping? This is...
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Interesting. Why is Milton so grumpy?
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Okay. Why especially the practitioners?
Why do Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Okay. How's the situation
How
here?
would you describe the situation at Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients.
Yeah.
We are running out of everything.
Spanish flu won't last forever.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Considering people are turning into vampires, I don't think that's gonna be too big a deal.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Yeah, that's fair. You've been a nurse for how long?
How long have you been a nurse?
Or long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
Alright. You would be surprised.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
What about personal questions? What do I got unlocked? Nothing.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay, who did I unlock for a hint? Overqualified as a nurse. Okay. I haven't met her yet. I'm gonna need to find her, but Milton apparently has things that I can talk to him about. I'm gonna find him if I can.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Personal questions do I have? I don't have anything unlocked here. Life in London. Your mediocre reputation. I should probably talk to him about
Why
that.
do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Okay. Alright, so that adds some questions.
Goodbye,
I don't.
Milton.
Okay, so that added some stuff to his story. There's a lot of people in here. I'm gonna try and talk to everybody. I'm running out of time to do that, but I'm gonna try and talk to everybody.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Oh. This is the lady I already talked to.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Trying to talk. I want to talk to everybody, see if I can get hints about everybody. Hello. I can see a person's information.
Sir, I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Ah, he doesn't like me very much. Do you have a problem with me?
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice.
Fair enough.
The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Jealousy will not do you any good. Alright, there's one.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
Okay, I can do that. About the Pembroke Hospital.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me.
Mm-hmm.
I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Alright.
Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
That's fair. Dr. Waverly Ackroyd, new hints available. Personal questions. I have proved valuable as a practitioner.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
That's a good point.
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
That's
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Knowledge is our main weapon.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon, and it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative. It is a question of integrity. These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
Bad memories of your military service.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Personal questions? Do you have any? No, your life in London? He has nothing unlocked.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Okay, so this guy isn't... So that guy's not helping. Is there anybody else in here that I can talk to?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Oh, this is...
Thank
Okay.
you, Nurse Crane.
Alright, this is... She's not helping.
Good
Alright.
evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And
Okay.
At least tell me your name, sir.
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Okay. Your life in London. How painful is your throat?
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Okay. Must communicate.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
How painful is your throat?
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
I want to figure out more.
Not talk at all, Doctor.
Okay. Let you get some rest.
I'll let you get some rest.
Doctor,
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Personal questions? Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Okay. I'm gonna try and
You
figure...
have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I can see this guy's blood quality, right? He has fatigue. I need to figure out how to cure fatigue.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick.
Okay.
Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Your life in London? Tell me about yourself.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Okay.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Okay. Complaints about your reception here?
Your reception here. Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming.
Alright. Alright. Beatrice questions the Pembroke Hospital's efficiency. Alright, we're slowly filling in this chart. I think eventually by the end of this I'm gonna have everything filled in. I get the feel this guy's not gonna give him his blood quality isn't the best here, so if I can fix as many people as I can, not sure how that's going to impact the ending, but oh, serious. Oh, she's from a completely different circle. That's why I didn't see her. Okay, so wherever she's from is not doing great. All right. We haven't been to this district yet, so that's why we haven't seen her, but...
I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me about your arrival.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Ah. She charged you?
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
That's not good.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
I can handle that. And I don't think I have anything with her. Yeah, her personal life is closed. I'm going to go find that nurse and talk to her, because that's not okay. Where is she? If I can find her.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
You always needed words to calm the children down. As for me,
Hello.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be
I want to talk to everybody.
Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor.
Alright, you're completely different from my other colleague.
And you are. I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Thorough. Okay. Well, it's good to be thorough, I guess. Haha! Ackroyd's aversions for modern methods.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods? It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true. With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together? I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use. I believe it's just a question of jealousy. Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Okay.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself? I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose the career?
What made you choose to be a doctor? I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
I'd be glad to help you.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can. This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
Okay, tell me about your experiments, I guess?
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours? I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful. As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain
I'm getting a
getting
a phone call. Hello?
Hey, what are you doing?
Recording?
Are you recording?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you if you wanted to run to BJ's, but you're recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, babe. Bye.
Bye. Sorry about that. Back.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Yeah, that's what I just said, so. About Pembroke Hospital.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke? Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Seem quite optimistic.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times. I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
All right.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation. True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. You're not smiling now. Do you need help with anything in particular? Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Okay. Alright, that unlocked another investigation. Personal questions? What do you got? What's your blood transfusion techniques?
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Okay. Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury.
Ah.
He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Huh. Alright.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Alright, we're unlocking... Okay, so we're unlocking more and more hints. Where's my patience? Doesn't look like I've unlocked... Oh. This is Harvey Fiddick. Okay. So Harvey's blaming himself for his injury. His blood quality is terrible, is unknown because I haven't talked to him yet. What about... Can I talk to you about some stuff now?
Busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Life in London? Do I have any... Strickland's research.
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
Is your rivalry blinding you?
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
It's a conservative point of view, I guess.
Other people may say that's too conservative a point of view.
Conservative? And what are you going to say to Mr. Fiddick if he loses his arm because of the operation? Because that's what's going to happen if the surgery is a failure.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe...
Other people may say that's too conservative a point of view.
Conservative?
Okay. Alright, so I don't get to actually choose a different answer for that. Personal questions? Okay, I've unlocked. I believe I've. No, there's a hint in here somewhere. Is there? Okay, there's more hints to this guy.
We'll talk later.
Is there another patient in here? Doesn't seem like. There is a guy in here. I know there is.
As for me,
Alright, this guy, right?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Okay. Your life in London. About this hospital.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter.
Ah.
And a good one, too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Ackroyd.
Yeah.
They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site.
Ah.
Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Fair enough. Personal questions?
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
Your wife died? Because of you?
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Oh.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
What's the death of your wife?
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
Oh. Somebody died during the
I'm
bombings.
sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that my kids have. Poor little bleeders.
Okay, are your children alright?
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Ah.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I wonder if I can see this guy's condition. Alright, it says he's healthy. It says he's healthy and he's probably fine, but... Well, there's still 5 people I haven't met yet. There's still things missing about Fiddick, so... I'm gonna need to talk to some people. How do I... Well, I want to meet everybody else, but I think I'm gonna have to leave it here, unfortunately. I've been talking to people for a while now, and I kind of overdid it on my stuff a little bit, but... Okay, I need to find Pippa and talk to her. I'm gonna find her because I need to talk to her about stuff.
Circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Where is she? That's not her. I can see a person's blood. I can see where a person is using their blood, but Dr. Ackroyd. Okay, they're attending to a lot of people, and that makes sense given the situation. But hello.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
And she's
What are you
crazy.
begging for, mortal? My clemency. Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know,
Ah,
I'm a vampire.
vampire. Okay. You're a vampire?
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Huh. Describe how you feel.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I heard of Carnage syndrome.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howard?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard.
Ah.
The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefied, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Kind of, because I am a vampire, I know better.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howard?
It's only a cover to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Enemies?
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
She seems a bit paranoid.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Okay. New investigation. Personal light, personal questions. Who are you really?
Who are you really, Miss Howard? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Centuries, eh?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Okay, that was odd, but... Nurses are needed. Okay. How about you?
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Your life in London?
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything?
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who's treating you?
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Okay. Personal questions? About Miss Hallcroft's disease, I guess.
How close are you to Miss Hallcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. Her arm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
Ah, interesting. You let her bite you?
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
She's mentally disturbed.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. Frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Okay, that's fair.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Alright, well, we're learning more and more about the world. She's hanging around here somewhere, right? Hello. I want to talk to you again.
Good evening, Miss Hallcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Personal questions. Thomas Elwood.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Huh. You plan to make him a vampire?
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Okay, what about, are you romantically involved?
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Alright, well, I think I'm going to leave it here. I've talked to a bunch of people, which is a good start. And I've also unlocked some experience points because I've done that. I think. not 100%, but it's clear that I'm unlocking things as I go. I definitely need to heal up some people. This guy's off on his own, but I'm working on I'm working on actually getting and learning all the people and their backstories. The main idea with this is that you're supposed to, I think you're supposed to spare the NPCs, which makes sense. You're only supposed to harm the people that are actually actively trying to tear lumps out of you. And there is the option to heal people and help them with their stuff, but you don't have to do that. You can go in, talk to people and heal them, but you also can just drain their blood and kill them. You don't have to do that, but that's an interesting thing. I'm interested in this game. I'm learning more about the world and how it works. And namely how everybody behaves, what kind of people they are, but it's interesting to see. But it's interesting seeing how you can learn people about people's stories and how they operate, and then you can use that to more or less better their society and help them out. This is an interesting concept for a game, and I'm personally still very much invested in this because this is interesting. Just you're a vampire, but you can easily walk the toe between being a doctor and being a vampire. But it's interesting in the fact that you can use this information to your advantage and help better other people in the society, and that's really cool. And I'm looking forward to playing more of this. But for any case, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and on Twitter in the description below. And also, be sure to check out my Patreon in the description below as well. It's only a couple of bucks a month. It really helps me out, and you guys get access to a bunch of cool perks that I'm always saying thanks. So be sure to check this out in the description below as well. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!